Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this APC UPS is different. If you're running a home lab, small business, or even just want rock-solid protection for your gaming rig and networking gear, this unit delivers serious reliability without the sticker shock. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been using APC UPS systems for years, and this one, the APC SRT3000RMXLT-5KTF, is the first time I've felt like I'm getting true enterprise-grade power protection without having to take out a second mortgage. It's a 3000 VA unit, which means it can handle a serious load, and it's designed for 208 V input down to 120 V output, so it's perfect if you're in an environment where the power quality isn't always clean. One of the first things I noticed is how quiet it is. Most UPS units sound like a small jet engine when they're running, but this one stays surprisingly quiet even under full load. That's a big deal if it's sitting in your office or next to your gaming setup. I've had it running for weeks now, and I barely hear it over my PC fans. Another standout feature is the double conversion online design. What that means in real terms is that your equipment isn't just running on battery power during an outage, it's always being powered by the battery, which is being constantly charged. So there's no switchover delay, no power sag, and no risk of your PC or server shutting down unexpectedly. I tested it by unplugging the input power, and my monitors, router, and NAS stayed up without so much as a flicker. The LCD display is another nice touch. It's not just a basic status screen, it gives you detailed info like load percentage, battery runtime, input and output voltage, and even temperature. You can customize what you see, which is handy if you're monitoring multiple devices. I've found it especially useful when I'm troubleshooting power issues or just making sure everything's running smoothly. I also appreciate the form factor. It's a rack mount unit, which makes it easy to integrate into a server rack or a dedicated network closet. The rails are sturdy, and it fits snugly without any wobble. Plus, it's got a depth of about 22 inches, so it's not taking up too much space. If you're tight on room, this is a solid choice. Now, let's talk about runtime. APC rates this unit for about 10 minutes at half load, which is pretty standard for a UPS of this size. But in real-world use, I found it actually lasts a bit longer, closer to 12 or 13 minutes when I'm running a gaming PC, a monitor, and a few peripherals. That might not sound like a lot, but it's enough time to save your work and shut down properly, which is really the whole point of a UPS. The build quality is top-notch, too. APC uses high-grade materials, and everything feels like it's built to last. The fans are temperature-controlled, so they only spin up when needed, which helps with noise and longevity. I've seen cheaper UPS units where the fans are constantly running at full speed, and it's just annoying. This one stays cool and quiet. One thing to keep in mind is the weight. This thing is heavy, around 80 pounds. So if you're planning to move it around often, you'll want to have a hand truck or some help. But once it's in place, the weight is actually a good thing because it means it's not going to tip over easily. Another minor quibble is the price. It's not cheap, but it's not outrageous either, especially when you consider what it's protecting. If you're running critical equipment, this is the kind of investment that pays off in the long run. You're not just buying a battery backup, you're buying peace of mind. So, who's this UPS for? If you're a home lab enthusiast, a small business owner, or just someone who wants to protect their gear from power surges, sags, or outages, this is a solid pick. It's reliable, well-built, and packed with features that actually matter in real-world use. Pros-wise, the double conversion design is a game-changer for power quality, the LCD display is super useful for monitoring, and the quiet operation makes it a pleasure to live with. On the downside, it's heavy and not the cheapest option out there, but you get what you pay for. If you're in the market for a UPS that's going to keep your equipment safe and sound, this APC SRT3000RMXLT-5KTF is definitely worth a look. Check the link below if you want to see the latest price and details.